was my birthday. I don't even know if you guys saw the streamers, but yes, oh, that was so sad. Anyway, it was my birthday yesterday. I turned 24. I don't feel like I'm 24. So I thought that I would give you guys some wise wisdom today because I feel like I've learned a lot in my 20s, especially my teenage years. Not so much. She was quite oblivious. She was dumb. Didn't know what was going on. Honestly, I wish somebody told me this stuff earlier, but they never did. So here I am sharing my wisdom with you. I also just want to do a little quick shout out to literally every single one of you who sent me a comment, a DM, anything yesterday saying happy birthday. I love you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Makes me so happy and continues to give me the motivation to make these videos. Anyway, without further ado, here's 24 things that I've learned in the course of 24 years. One of my favorite quotes right now is, compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today. We often compare ourselves and our own journey to someone else's end result, and we need to just take a step back and remember the reality. Progression comes in waves. Some days are amazing and some days aren't so great. But that doesn't mean all your hard work was for nothing. Keep going and you'll see the rewards eventually. We're all doing big things, just taking different sized steps. Another great reminder that I tell myself every single day. There's no set deadline for achievements and milestones, especially during your 20s when everyone is on different paths. Some people have families, some people are buying homes, some people are traveling the world, and some people are staying home. And there's nothing wrong or right about any of them. Growth is so uncomfortable. It's messy and full of feelings that you weren't expecting, but you're doing great. Look back at how far you've come. Think about your wishes 10 years ago. Think about your wishes a year ago. I'm sure you've accomplished a couple of them and you should be so proud. This is such a milestone for me. Your body is your home and you should treat it kindly. Homes need maintenance, right? So does your body. Give it fuel by eating fulfilling meals, rest when your body is telling you to, care for it by going on a walk, talk kindly to yourself when you're feeling flat. All of those kind of things that are going to help towards your health and give you energy for your day. I thought I was invincible as a teenager. Now as a 24-year-old, I now know that I need to actually look after my body or else I am going to be in trouble. Loving yourself is so important. It all begins with you. When you love and heal yourself, you're able to give love to others more freely and not depend on others to fulfill your needs.
Sorry, I'm going on dates by myself now. See you later.
Actions speak louder than words. This one took me a very long time to realize because I would believe what people were saying to me and not actually taking into consideration how they were treating me. Words are so weak in comparison. People can tell you things that you want to hear, but their actions will always speak their true intentions. It usually ended quite badly, so take it from me. You can only save yourself. This one is a really hard pill to swallow and it took me a very long time to realize it as well. Every person who's done you wrong, all the crappy situations that keep adding up, you and only you hold the power to change your situation. No one else has that power. What you allow is what you get. You know what they say, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. The more you allow yourself to forgive crappy people for doing crappy things to you, you're allowing yourself to consistently get walked over and encouraging toxicity in your life. There's nothing wrong with wanting good for yourself. That includes surrounding yourself with good people, a good job, and good things. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed. Short but powerful. I haven't stopped thinking about this quote since I first saw it. Show your loved ones that you love them. Do that thing you've been meaning to do. Indulge in your favorite meal. Do it all because we never know if tomorrow is going to come or not. Being alone doesn't equal to loneliness, and being surrounded by people doesn't equate to fulfillment. So many times I've hoped for a big friend group like all the people on social media seem to have, but I've found most of the time they never appear how they're shown to the world. As long as you're content with yourself, none of that should matter. Nothing is worth your mental health. We're saying goodbye to anything that mentally drains us because anything that costs you your mental health is too expensive. There's always new jobs, new relationships, new places out there that are going to be amazing. There's no point in holding on to a situation because it's comfortable. The what ifs are better than feeling the way that you do. So take it from one people pleaser to another, get out of that situation. Your time is very valuable. Go where your energy is reciprocated, celebrated, and appreciated. Don't go where you feel confused, unsure, and doubtful of where you stand. Those are not your people. The right people will never make you question if you're good enough. They'll never make you feel like you're just an option when they have no one else to run to. We are saying goodbye to begging for the bare minimum.
I am very excited for that. Woo!
You haven't experienced all of your happiest days. This quote is something I hold dear to my heart as it reminds me that I have yet to experience some amazing things in my life. I still have so many friends to meet and milestones to hit. It keeps me excited for the future ahead and less upset about things that have ended in the past.
Finally hit 10K on Instagram and I'm super excited.
Forgive yourself for your mistakes. We are only human and make mistakes, but it's whether you forgive yourself and work towards being better, or dwelling on the mistakes and never changing is the key difference. Don't wait for the big day. You don't have to wait until you're living somewhere else to be happier or the start of next week to start eating healthier. No way. What's stopping you from doing all those things right now? Eat something healthier today. Work on yourself so you're happier now. There is no point in waiting for that big day because it will just not come. You're already a complete person. Getting rid of the mindset that you won't be complete until you've found your other half, or you won't find yourself until you live somewhere fancy, is so freeing. You're already complete without love, and you can find yourself right now without the fancy destinations. If you've got nothing nice to say, don't say it. Literally, no one needs to hear about your negative expression on something that they love or that they've worked hard for. It's so easy to scroll and move on and not let that little thing you saw on the internet affect you. There's bigger and better things to do than leave hate comments. Don't be that person. In saying that, don't worry about what others think. Unnecessary opinions aren't worth your time. At the end of the day, your opinion is the only one that matters. The ones that are going to judge you for wearing your favorite thing or pursuing something you love don't have the mental capacity to do it themselves. There's always going to be small-minded people around you, so do what makes you happy. That is all that matters. Life is too short for toxic relationships. Whether their foundation is romantic, platonic, or professional, they're not worth your time. Toxic relationships take so much of your time and mental space, which takes away your happiness and motivation for all things good. Life is too short for relationships that make you question everything and feel like shit. There's always better people out there to form better relationships with. The little things really do matter. I find myself getting excited over the little things in life now, and life seems to be more happier since doing so. Seeing the light leak through the window in the morning, how my coffee tastes in the morning, admiring the blooming flowers and fresh leaves on the trees, watching the sunset paint the sky. The list is honestly endless, and it's worth taking pleasure in the little things. You'll never stop learning new things, and you should never want to stop learning. None of us are experts in everything. We're always learning new things about all different kinds of stuff, and I think that's so much fun. Friendships are just as important as relationships. We really elevate and idolize romantic love so much and really downplay platonic love. I believe that not only can we hold love for our partner and family, but also our friends, as they can be an amazing impact on our lives too. Also, I've cried more times over losing a valuable friend than any boy in my life, so you can't control everything. The amount of times I've felt upset, burnt out, and disappointed because I've spent too much time worrying about things I can't control and wishing things were different instead of putting my energy in places it can be useful, like working towards my goals, increasing connections with loved ones. I also feel like anxiety plays a big part in this problem as well, but it's best to sit back, remind myself of the things I can't control, and let them go. And that is 24 things that I have learned over the last 24 years. That was a lot. My voice is dry now, I'm raspy, I am really feeling the age hitting me now. We love it. Anyway guys, I am going to finish off my coffee. I hope you enjoyed the video today. If you did, give me a big fat thumbs up and subscribe down below. And without further ado, I will see you in Sunday's video. So